What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about something very important today. We're going to talk about something very important. It's going to help you not lose money, avoid losing money. And before we get started, I just want to say hit that like button and subscribe. I'm in Texas right now. I'm not in my house. I'm in the hotel room, right? Getting things figured out. I meant to make a video last night for all the requests, or several videos for all the requests, but you guys, genuinely, I passed out. I laid down. I was going through comments. I fell asleep. The phone hit me in the face. I was like sleep. I was on my phone doing the comments, responding, right? And phone hit me in the face, woke me up because I literally passed out. So I ended up falling asleep last night, not doing the request videos, but I will be doing all the requests will get done today, just later in the day. But this video is primarily in response to something that just happened to my wife, actually. I just got off the phone talking with a Coinbase representative. That remains to be seen if it was or wasn't a Coinbase representative. I want to talk about a scam, a style of scam that I'm experiencing right now, that my wife is experiencing right now, we are experiencing. So you guys can avoid it or avoid being fooled or duped or whatever. And even if not, this can still instill the sense of skepticism that I think all of us need to have in this space, because this is a digital space, crypto. It's a financial digital space. Digital space is rampant with scammers. Financial digital space especially so. So hit the like button and subscribe, you guys. What happened was I got a text from Coinbase, right? Or I didn't get a text, my wife did, right? And it said, there have been multiple login attempts from a flagged IP address in Salt Lake City. Was this you? Click or type Y, send Y, the letter Y for yes, send the letter N for no. If it's not you, we sent N, and I already thought it was a scammer whenever they sent that text. I already thought that was a scam, but we sent N anyways to play along, because if it is legit, then maybe we do need to lock the account. We sent N, they said we will lock the account, and we were going to have a representative call immediately. And within like 5 minutes, a representative did call. I talked to the representative. My wife didn't talk, but it was for my wife's account. And they said that they were going to lock her account. I got, long story short, I'm not going to go in through the whole conversation because I don't remember, and secondly, I get sidetracked too easy. So had a conversation with this guy over the phone, talking to him. Sounded like he spoke English pretty well. It sounded like English might have even been his first language, if not his second language, but he was pretty damn fluent in it. I thought he had an accent at first, but then I'm like, maybe that's just how he talks. Like at the end of it, I'm like, that he very well could have been American. I don't know. But it seemed pretty legit. The more that I talked to this person, things seemed pretty legit, but I was skeptical throughout the whole thing. We get to the end of it, the end of the conversation, he's like, all right, I've locked your account now. It'll be locked for 24 hours. If for whatever reason you need to log into your account or you'd like to set up a new password, I've just sent you a link on your email that's associated with the account, which is my wife's email. If you want to click that link, it'll give you a one-time password that's good to log in. That way you can change your password. Okay, this is the key point. I did not click on the link. If you guys ever get to this point, if you're talking to a Coinbase representative, you should not. I don't think you should click on the link. He told me that he locked the account, and that if I wanted to get back in, that I could. And then whenever I brought that up again, whenever he's like, just check the email and tell me if you've got it. Like, he wasn't telling me to click it. He said, if you want to click it, you can within the next 24 hours, but it's a 24-hour lock. So even if I don't click it, it'll be unlocked in 24 hours, right? But if in the next 24 hours you want to get on it, this is what he said. If in the next 24 hours you want to get on or change your password, this is the link you click. And then he's like, will you just check if that email's there, right? And I checked, I'm like, okay, the email's there. And he's like, do you see the link? He's like, you want to click the link? He said that, and I'm like, I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, you said if I wanted to, I could click it. Why are you trying to get me to click it? That's my first thing. But my main, right, that's not even my first thought. That was my second thought. My first thought was, if this is somebody from Coinbase, they can lock my account. They can lock my wife's account, right? If it's somebody from Coinbase, if I'm actually talking to somebody from Coinbase, they can lock her account. So instead of clicking this link and just trusting that it is somebody from Coinbase, because it did sound pretty legitimate, right? The scam itself is not sophisticated, but the scammer might be a more sophisticated scammer than some of these people, right? And it definitely threw me off one way or another. I don't even know. I could have talked to a legitimate Coinbase representative, but even if I did, I would handle it the exact same way, which is that I did not click on the link. I'm waiting for my wife's account to get locked. That's what I told him. I was like, okay, if this is real, if this is a real customer service call, if you are who you say you are and you have the capabilities that would be accredited to somebody who works with the Coinbase customer service department, then you would be able to lock my wife's account, right? if somebody tries to log into her account too many times, they will lock the account. I'm pretty sure based on that, because there's that security protocol. But that we will get an email that says your account has been locked because of too many login attempts, right? And that's different than your account has been put on a 24-hour lock due to your requests or like through customer service, right? It's different. And he says and he even says on the phone, he's like, you can verify that it's us because it says Coinbase blah 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 @help or .help or whatever .com, like whatever the email is. You can verify that. And I'm like, okay, if you could just be a scammer with a email that says Coinbase help, maybe their help is Coinbase help desk or Coinbase help, it can be, there can be various emails that look legit. You should be skeptical. Again, I'm assuming this is a scam. I don't know if it's a scam. It could be legitimate. I'll let you guys know later tonight for sure. But he said that sometimes it doesn't lock immediately. I've locked my Coinbase account before, and it does lock immediately, but maybe because it's a third party, it's the Coinbase customer service doing it, maybe it just takes a second. He said within the hour it should be locked. I told him to call me back, but that's essentially the gist of it, guys, okay? I don't care how legit somebody sounds. I don't care if they say they are who they say they are, right, from Coinbase, right? They have the right account information. First off, if they ask you for any information, you should always just say, I'm not comfortable giving that, right? You shouldn't give anybody any information pertaining to your accounts or anything like that. There is verification information that you need to give, but there shouldn't be anything that's like, if you feel like you're giving away any information that could help a scammer log into your accounts, it's over the line. I don't care if it's a legit person or not. You should not feel obligated to give that information away, right? All your information that is personal and sensitive should be digitally given to Coinbase or exchanges based off of their actual websites, right? Not over the phone, not over email, not over like that kind of stuff, unless it's like you for sure know, but I don't know, right? I don't know who I'm talking to. I see the phone number. I don't know if it's associated. If I try to, I didn't even actually try to call it back, but if I try to call it back, if it doesn't answer, if it doesn't like give like a Coinbase thing, that can be a sign in itself. But essentially, this is all this to say, guys, because I do ramble. All this to say, if this happens to you, if somebody says that there's been multiple attempts, whether it's Coinbase, KuCoin, Binance, Gemini, whatever, and they try to act like they're customer service representatives and they send you a link, they're going to lock you out of your account, but they send you a link. Don't click the link. Don't click the link until you're certain that it is someone who they say they are. And if they are who they say they are and they want to lock your account, that's okay. Let them lock your account. You can give them what's the word I'm looking for? Authorization to lock your account, right? If it's a scammer and you say you can lock my account, they're not going to get anything with that, because if they can't lock your account, they're not the actual people, and they're not going to lock it. If they can lock it, well, what's locking it going to do? They're not going to be able to get anything either, and that's it's okay to lock your account. You can unlock it, right? Unless you're trying to make buys or sells or do transactions like today, but hopefully most of you are like me and my wife, where you've got all your money set up for the long term, so you don't need it even like you don't even need to touch it for the next month or two, right? It depends on everybody. If you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader, if you're trying to put money in or take money out relatively soon, this could affect you more, right? You probably don't want to lock your account, because trust me, it can take months to get your account unlocked, okay? The Coinbase customer service is not the best. Even if they've upgraded, they're probably overworked, or they don't have enough staff to like help out with the demand. But just don't get scammed, guys. Don't click on any links. Don't just randomly trust people, even if they sound legit, even if it seems like it's from who they say they are, right? Be skeptical, be absurdly skeptical. And that's what I told this guy. I was like, okay, well, I can still get into my account. You said it was locked. You told me, I even asked him, like, so is it locked? He's like, yeah, I just sent it. It's like, it should be locked. And I'm like, well, I'm on my wife's account right now. I'm like, it's not locked. I'm like, is there a reason for that? He's like, well, he's like, it might take time. He's like, it should be locked. And normally I feel like if it was a scammer, they would just hang up right then and there. When they've been made, they just hang up, or they say something cheeky and then they hang up, right? But or they'll really, really, really try to get you to click the link and then they hang up. But this guy played it cool, and maybe he's a little bit more sophisticated, but still being skeptical. Essentially, if he is legit, then my account will be locked. He will call back within a designated time that I gave him, and if the account's locked, then I'll go forward with that, right? I'll go forward with the process. I'll click on the link to try and unlock everything, right? Then I can trust it. But if he can't even lock my account, then he's not who he says he is, right? Then all this is BS, and the whole point of it was to get me to click the link so that I could type in the one-time password, which he's probably already got set up on another computer trying to log into my account, right? And my wife's account. And then whenever I click the link and type in the one-time password, it actually sends him the information to validate or whatever and get into my account, right? So you don't want to do this. You don't want that to happen. It's the same thing with any Facebook accounts, any Instagram accounts. I hope this all makes sense and I'm not just rambling like a madman, but I'm going to end the video there. I've got things to do. I am on vacation after all, so I will see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Don't get scammed. Be skeptical. Even if it's people who you can trust, be freaking skeptical, man. Be very skeptical. Scammers are only getting more sophisticated, and they're easy to spot, especially if you know what to look for. They're easy to avoid, especially if you know how to avoid it. Even if this isn't a scam, I don't regret at all doing it the way that I've done it, right? But I'll let you guys know later today if I actually have been scammed or not. If I have been scammed, I'll be able to log into my account, right? If I haven't been scammed, then my account should be locked. But my wife's account, I keep saying my account, but we're married. It's one and the same, right? My money's her money, her money's mine. It's all the same. But all right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye. See you on the next.